All right, guys, so y'all been planning the date night for the summer for that new female that finally said yes to the DM, the text, or the phone call, or your significant other is free, she's not with the kids, she's not worried about work, and you said, you know what, this is gonna be a special night, so I gotta do something amazing on, something fly on. And I know you guys came to the channel because, you know, I'm gonna hook you up. So yes, I got 10 amazing fragrances that no one, and I mean no one, is talking about on their channel. So if you guys want to know about 10 of the most stunning, amazing date night fragrances you can get your nose on, sit back, relax, get some popcorn. It's about to go down. All right, so like I said, date night is special. It's exciting. You're like, hey, I'm finally going to go out with Lisa. So of course you want to have a lasting impression. And this fragrance right here, I'm telling you, it's going to do that 100%. And that first fragrance I'm talking about, this is from Hayari Paris, and this is Hayari. And oh my goodness, yo, my guys, caramel, cardamom in the opening, a softness of both. They aren't loud, they aren't super sweet and super spicy. No, soft spices and a soft, slightly sweet caramel. There's a wood note behind the caramel. There's also, in the base of the fragrance, we have musk, we have tonka bean. There's a slight freshness of vetiver in the mid and also the base, but there's an ambroxan in this fragrance that is pumping. It's pumping. Maybe about half hour after wearing this whole thing on switch on you, and it's gonna be, trust me when I tell you, in the half hour of wearing this, switch everything upside down and you're gonna get the base, then the mid, then the top. But from the beginning of it, you're gonna get it in the normal breakdown. But if you want a stunning date night fragrance that no one's talking about, yeah, get this. And the cap, the top, is absolutely stunning. If you want to know the story behind that, you gotta go to the website. Let's go check out the next one. So to me, you can't have a date night fragrance without having the fruit note date in it. Come on. Of course, I got you. We got this beautiful, look at the bottle first of all, look at that cap. Look at the bottle presentation. This is Kajal number 4, or Kajal Homme 4. And yes, every single thing about this screams date night. And I think that this is one of those fragrances I say, wait into summer night. Wait until the summer night. This dry fruit in the opening, the dates with a dry fruit accord, and it's not just the resinous sweetness, the darkness of the dates, and the sweetness of the date, if I haven't said that already, but there's a dry fruit in the opening that mixed with that. It's almost like dry mango, dry bananas, dry strawberries, soft spices, and then the sweetness of the dates. Mix that up, and then a dry down, a nice seductive sweetness and spice comes through. Now, I'm telling you, dry fruits and dates and the slight spiciness in 75, 80 degree weather at night will have this thing pumping off your skin. It's game over for whoever walked past you or whoever is sitting in front of you. Get this, trust me. Fantastic. Yeah, you're gonna DM me, you're gonna let me know. Now this next fragrance, I think you can wear in the fall, spring, and also summer, because the notes that are in here, the key notes, work in all three of those weathers. And this is that suave, slick, seductive fragrance that I need every guy to have in their collection. This is Evanescence Saffron Neroli. Yes. Now, this is one of Evanescence's newest fragrance releases. Now, the name, it says it for itself, saffron and neroli. You're definitely going to get those notes. But there's also a stunning, beautiful black tea accord in this fragrance that I say that's what makes it perfect for the summer. Now, in the opening, you're going to get the saffron. The opening is really, it's spicy. It is. It's not too warm where you're going to feel like it's suffocating you. No, it's a nice warm spice, but there's no sweetness behind the spice. The sweetness comes in with the neroli. Now, the neroli is surrounded by that black tea accord. So those two, slightly fresh and white floral mixed with a kind of orange peel effect with the black tea, either warm or cool, is herbal, is fresh. It's where the sweetness kind of draws itself from. I think a combination of the black tea and also the neroli. But yes, this is it. This is, I'm telling you, the waft. And there's nothing that smells like this. The waft of that saffron coming through and colliding at the same time with the neroli and the black tea. GQ all day. She gonna be in your face like, what you say? And laughing at your corny jokes. And if you want to be real smooth with it, the fragrance comes with a silk handkerchief. So pull that out of your suit jacket or the inside of your jacket and kind of like wipe your face off with it. Oh, game over. Flag on the plate. You cheating. You're cheating at that point. But this is a great date night fragrance. Get your nose on it. Now, the next fragrance, I told you ladies, I'm looking out for y'all. This fragrance just came out from Vresiana, and it isn't even on the website yet. I hope I'm saying this right. Nose or Nunce, I hope, I'm gonna put the name up here. I went to this boutique, smelled a bunch of their new fragrances, and this one really, and I'm gonna be real with you. I smelled, I said, yeah, I'm rocking this. I don't care about the fur. I don't care about the faux fur. Of course, the ladies gonna love it. Of course, this was made to attract the females. And I agree. This is leaning a little bit more on the feminine side. So ladies, if you want something that smells, and I don't know all the notes because once again, this isn't on the website. I'm telling you what I smell. If you want something that smells like, I would say taffy, caramel, mango, bergamot, tangerine orange, and I would also say probably a really nice airy vanilla. That's what I'm getting. Mostly in the opening, you're gonna get the mango, the vanilla, the sweetness, and it's right. Tropical fruits, fresh fruits, a sweetness of some kind where I would even probably say coconut or vanilla. But yes, get this, smell this. My discount code is gonna be up here. Use that, take advantage. It smells fantastic. I don't know what to tell you. If you want that guy to be all in your face, if you know most guys, they don't be listening. They probably got their phone watching the game while they're on the date with you. If you want all of his attention to be on you, get this. All right, so right now I'm talking to the single guys. The single guys that don't really have much responsibility except themselves. They got a great job. You're out of college, you got the dream job, you're making some good money. And you can get any girl you want, right? This is the fragrance I think will shut the game down. I'm talking about Blue Sapphire Supercharge. Now, obviously I'm putting this fragrance on the list for a reason. This is another level, right? If you're going on a date with a female that you think deserves to smell you at your best, right? And you definitely, you want to bring the best version of yourself to that date. This is the fragrance that I would wear. Now, Blue Sapphire is not cheap. It's very expensive. So don't be rocking this for any chick, any female, right? She gotta have been the third, fourth date, and you're like, yo, yeah, I'm about to ask this girl, you know, if we're gonna take it serious or not. Yeah, this one right here. We're talking about the same accords as Blue Sapphire, but just smoother. You got the orange in the opening, you got the bergamot, you have the floral notes, you have the agarwood, you have the freshness, you have a little bit of that, you know, barnyard smell, the woody textures. You have, in my opinion, this one isn't as in your face and as potent as Blue Sapphire, but this is more refined, more fruity, more woody, and smoother in my opinion. So if that is what you would consider to be really sexy and cool, I would say this, to me, with no hesitation, everybody in that spot, the restaurant, the lounge, the party, I don't care if you're in a park and you're just having a picnic, someone is going to ask you what you got on. That's how stunning this is. The perfect date night fragrance for a really special lady or man, because this is definitely unisex. Trust your boy. I know what I'm talking about, man. Get this. Stop playing if you got the money. Yeah. Blue Sapphire is also a good alternative if you don't want to spend $1,200 on a fragrance. I know I sound crazy. Let's go check out the next one before y'all click off and go watch somebody else. So we're gonna stay in the house of Boadicea the Victorious because this is another fragrance I think not only will work now, beautiful sunny afternoon or evening, this will work in the winter also, but one of the newest releases, Elysium from Boadicea the Victorious. Yo, this is so sexy. So sexy. Yes, I know that you guys out there are hesitant to buy a fragrance that's $500 plus. And I get it. But this, I'm not gonna say just this. When it comes to a fragrance of this caliber, quality, notes, and just the, I think how best can I say it? The way that the fragrance is created, I just give them props. They have done this superbly. Candy, lemon, freshness in the opening, red berries, a boozy accord of whiskey or cognac or a combination of both. When you get to the mid, the booziness amps up, and in the base of the fragrance, you have wood notes and an exotic, beautiful coffee note, almost like an espresso note. So boozy, espresso, fruity, and a candy lemon note. Yes, this right here. There is no lady, no female on this planet that smells this, and I'm talking about me. I'm you know, I'm a big fan of Boadicea. I'm bringing this out sometimes. I got decants. I'm spraying it just so people can smell it. And 99% of the females that smell this fragrance go crazy. My wife loves it. She loves it on me. I'm rocking it when I'm with her. But if you, I know I'm going on a tangent. I'm just trying to convey this to you. If you wear this, even outside, even if you sitting out, and you know how sometimes you can go to a restaurant and you're outside or you're on a rooftop, this thing is still going to create a huge bubble. Trust me, there's nothing like it. It smells fantastic. Get your nose on it and wear it on the date. You can thank me later. All right, we just cracked the top 5. That was 5. This is 4. And this one here is a playful, seductive fragrance that I think that the younger crowd would really like. Anyone 21 to 30, 35, yeah. Rocca from Christian Provenzano. This is the one to have, especially, once again, for summer nights. It's only 3 notes in here that really just play a really cool part. There's a really tropical, zesty, slightly bitter and sweet raspberry note, transporting you to Bahamas, Barbados, or even somewhere, I would say Hawaii. In between those two notes, this is when the playful side come out. To me, there is a combination of praline and also caramel. So the sweetness of the caramel and the sweet gourmand texture of the praline, those two just really make candy and dessert, and then you add a layer of the raspberry on top, just makes this fun, makes it beautiful, and the compliments are insane. They are insane. Not a single time, not once have I worn this, and I haven't been asked multiple times what I got on or flirted with to the point of making me very uncomfortable. I'm telling you. Well, I would say that. That's dangerous, right? Because if you're on a date and you rocking this and you sitting down and the waitress is flirting with you while you got this on, do not blame me. I'm warning you. It's that good and that dangerous. But the lady that you're with, she's gonna appreciate it. Oh, this is so good. I might be rocking this tomorrow. All right, let's go check out the next one. All right, I got another playful fragrance that just dropped. This one is new to my collection. I did a review. Yes, about time this came out, the review should be up. This is those who like candy fragrances. Lemon's Kisses from J Bulan or Gel Bulan is it. This is the summer banger. Ugh, this is going with me on vacation. I know that's not this video, but another fragrance I say playful is fun, is inviting. If you don't take yourself super serious, if you said, hey, yes, I don't mind smelling like lemon head candy. I don't mind smelling like lemon head candy mixed with ice cream or vanilla. This is the one to get. Now, yes, the zesty, very almost sour, pungent smell of the lemon is there. But once you get past that layer of that tart sourness, there's a beautiful, really intense sweetness. It's not like, oh, I gotta wait 10 minutes. No, it's probably maybe 1-2 minutes after you spray it. Then the vanilla. It's vanilla cream, vanilla ice cream, or vanilla ice cream. And then in the dry down, it becomes a combination of all three. Lemon zest, vanilla ice cream, vanilla cream. Get this, trust me, it's fun. It'll make you seem lighthearted, playful, fun. And if you don't take yourself serious, like I said before, you and that beautiful queen will enjoy this fragrance so much. You can definitely share it. I wouldn't. I'll get yourself a bottle and get her one too, because it's 50 milliliters. It's not a lot. Let me know if you have it. I'm eager to see what you guys' thoughts are. All right, let's go check out the next one. Now that was playful and fun. This one is playful, seductive, and if you want to be a little bit more sexy and serious, but still add a little bit of fun to that, maybe give her a little tickle touch. You gotta be a little bit more intimate with this fragrance. Yeah, this one right here, Elysium by Laurent Maison. Now, late last year, I was talking about how gorgeous this fragrance is, and I told you this is my new favorite gourmand fragrance in my collection. And for me, when I think of going out, or even sometimes staying in, because you don't need to always go out on a date. You can have a date. Hey, invite her over your house. Cook her a meal. Show her that you have skills on the grill or on the stove. Put this on. Have a nice glass of wine sitting for you and her while you're chilling and relaxing. This right here will set any and every mood possible. Popcorn, assaulted popcorn, caramel, cognac mixed with that. Oh, a beautiful, almost, how can I put this with the cognac? If you had cognac and you decided to smoke the cognac or heat the cognac up, right? I'm not telling you to do that. I'm not saying go do that. I'm just saying set the mood, the vibe, the smell. On top of that, add into it a drop of praline. So you got the caramel salted popcorn, the boozy drink beside it, and both aromas hitting you and her at the same time. Tell me that ain't sexy. Come on, tell me that's absolutely 100% bona fide sexy in a bottle. And this is the one I would say bring on or wear on a date. Bring a decant if you want. But date night is over. Especially if she come to your house, she not leaving. She ain't leaving. I probably shouldn't say that. I don't want to promote that. I'm not trying. That's not what I mean. She's a respectable girl. If she stay over, that don't mean y'all gonna do nothing. I don't want y'all here saying, yo, Rome over here talking about fornication. Nah, I'm not saying that. I'm saying be a gentleman. Call her Uber even if she want to stay. Say, no, you gotta go home. We're gonna continue the date night another night, right? Show her that you can resist temptation too. Listen, I'm trying to be grown man here, but also I want you guys as well as get this, put it on, because this channel is all about, creating, an intimate feeling, an intimate, I would say, story. And also, if I can help someone, find a good relationship or a serious relationship with, these fragrances, I think that would be a good thing. All right, enough of that. Let's go check out number one. All right, last but not least, I rarely talk about how great this fragrance is because I really just wear it for me. And I really have talked about it years ago, maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago, I talked about it. But this house, Mentally Rosa, is one of the best real authentic niche brands, independent brands in the world. And if you want the best date night fragrance available, this is it. This is Mentally Rosa ID or ID. Story behind this beautiful heart. I'm not even gonna go into the story. You can read that yourself. It's just made for romance, point blank period. A beautiful blend of cinnamon, clove, cardamom, eggwood. There's jasmine in the mid, violet leaf in the mid that gives it a nice floral touch that says women and men can wear this. There's eggwood in the base of this fragrance. There's also musk, and I believe there's a very, very prominent note of ambroxan in this that makes this fragrance pump off your skin. It's like leveling up. Every hour this thing is leveling up. It's like, all right, I'm gonna chill out. I can even reference the Hulk. Like every time he gets angry, he gets stronger. Every hour this fragrance is on your skin, it's going to start to project even more. But it's not to the point where it's like hitting everybody in the face. It's just wafting past. And this is what I say makes it sexy. Cinnamon, clove, cardamom, absolutely sexy. They're the sexiest notes that you can put in a fragrance, especially in the opening. If you want it to be a little bit softer, that touch of eggwood, violet, and musk. Yo, I'm telling you, you don't have to trust me. Go sample it, try this out. And you tell me this isn't the sexiest, most beautiful fragrance you ever smelled. Well, one of them. That's why I'm saying wear this on your date night. Game over. Oh, this is so good. This is what I'm wearing today. This is actually my fragrance of the day. I'm wearing this right now. So I'm gonna spray a little bit more on because I want it to smell good. Oh. Yeah. All right, that's it. All right, guys, that's it. That's all I have for you guys right now. That is what I consider to be the best date night fragrances for the summer, or pretty much all year round. But I wanted to put a list together of what I consider to be sexy, something that I consider to be unique, and you can wear right now in the warm or high heat. So let me know, comment down below which fragrances you like. If you have any of these in your collection, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna link down below, once again, down below, check every single fragrance I'm gonna put down there so you guys can, try them out. And also look for the links. I have a lot of links that's gonna give you guys discounts to a lot of fragrances. Maybe not all of these, maybe a few of them there, but don't miss out on the discounts. I'm trying to give you some great prices for some fantastic fragrances. All right, with that said, once again, I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Thank you for allowing me to be here. Thank you for my fellow fragrance family. All glory goes to you. Nothing is possible without you. I want to touch back on the whole dating thing, right? So I've been married for 18 years. And I would say the most important thing I can say about dating, right? Take your time. Be intentional when you're dating, right? And I'm talking to you guys out here that really are looking for a partner, man or woman. Don't be out here doing a bunch of craziness, dating for the flesh, right? And let's be serious, let's be real. If you're dating just to make, checklists, or you're saying, hey, I'm just having fun, I'm just living life, you're wasting your time. If you're building your career, focusing on your career, focusing on yourself, then focus on yourself. If you're dating, date for a purpose. Date to say, hey, I'm looking for an opportunity to find a partner, potential husband or wife. Who wants to be with someone that has no intention of marrying you for 5-6 years? That is such a betrayal, in my opinion, because you're just using a person because of whatever benefit they have. And I don't want that for you. So date with intention, date with a purpose. Don't date with the flesh, trying to get some cheeks, trying to get status, or wind up having a bunch of kids with someone you're not going to, you know what I mean? I don't want to start ruffling any feathers in that way. Lastly, if you are dating, I would say, my guys, and I'm speaking to you dudes, do not spend all your money trying to impress someone on the first date. You have, and this is, you're interviewing each other. Take them to go get coffee or tea. Take them to the park. Take them to Burger King or McDonald's, because you're ultimately there to have the conversation. Even a picnic, you're trying to talk and see if we're compatible. We're talking to see how we match up spiritually, emotionally, right? Intelligence is a big thing for me. I don't want to go and spend my money on some extravagant restaurant knowing that the lady or the guy, if it's just a female going out with a guy, you have no intelligence, you have no self-worth. The only thing you're out there trying to do is get a free meal or use someone. No. Date. Try to put yourself in a position to say, I want to get to know this person. And it ain't about the glitz and the glam of where I'm taking you. It's about us connecting. All right, so that's all I wanted to say. I hope you guys take this and use it and apply it to your life. All right? Love you guys, and always will. Until next time, like I always say, it's okay if you want to smell like Rome. God bless, in Jesus' name. Peace.